From the short distance of 3 tables away, Annie's looks were even more intriguing than from his 3rd floor office window. She wore her dark brown hair chin length. It was thick and wavy. Her complexion was olive. The line of her eyebrows and the shape of her eyes were Asian, Central Asian, he thought. Her round cheeks gave her a baby-faced look, but at the same time, her lips were full and sexy and seductive. She seemed to relish being the center of attention. Her eyes sparkled with intelligence and vitality. Despite her Central Asian appearance, he sensed something European about her. Perhaps it was her outfit, or maybe it was her self-confident posture or the way she dominated the table of male students. One of the men at the table told a joke. Annie laughed. Her laugh started low and slow and ascended into high-pitched staccato ha-ha-has. She gave herself over to the hilarity, allowed herself to enjoy the joke. He overheard a word or two of what she said to the others, and then what they said in return. Her voice was rich and melodious. He didn't understand anything of what he overheard. He assumed they were speaking Farsi. The same man who told the joke said a few more words, and the table erupted with laughter. Annie laughed again and flashed the enigmatic half-smile Geddy would later come to know so well. It seemed to say, "I understand your real meaning. Do you?" That half-smile, at once knowing and mysterious, set off a tingling at the base of his spine, and then wave after wave of brief but uncontrollable shocks shook him all the way from his tailbone right up through his shoulders. He shivered. Annie and her friends continued to joke and laugh. She picked up her camera, aimed it at one of the men, and adjusted the focus. The shutter snapped and the table erupted in merriment once more. Annie snapped several more pictures of her friends and then began to focus on other students in the cafeteria. At one point, she aimed the camera at Geddy. He heard the click of the shutter, felt found out and exposed. He looked down and away in embarrassment. He thought about getting up and going over to the table and sitting down with his former students. That's what he wanted to do. He dared himself to get up and do it. They'd introduce him to the girl. But then, in profound confusion, he stood up and left the cafeteria, looking back as he pushed through the door, fascinated by the beautiful girl in black and gray, snapping photo after photo, shot after shot, capturing those moments he'd never forget.